Hey guys, it's Anna, and I'm going to show you the basics of how to access Microsoft 365 Forms and create a basic form and share it. This is the data governance approved way of collecting some basic demographic information from students or parents. You still would not want to use it to collect sensitive information like IEP goals or discipline, but you could use it, for instance, to verify phone numbers or nicknames or things like that. So how we're going to access this is by starting in the employee portal and going to tools. Under instructional resources, you're going to select MS Office 365. It's just above G Suite. Yours may be in a slightly different order or have a different number of links than mine, but it's going to be underneath instructional resources, MS Office 365. It'll take a second to load, and then it's going to show you all of your Office applications that you have access to. By the way, you have access to all of these to use at home, so feel free to open this up in the portal at home and be able to access these same applications. So here is the Forms application. If for some reason you don't see it in this list, this set of icons here, you can always click on All Apps to see maybe it's hidden for you. But there's Forms, so I'm going to select it. And it's going to open up the Forms application. It will start by showing me all my forms, but I'll also have a button to create a new form. All right, so here are my forms. I can go to New Form. Notice it also has a quiz function. I'm not going to get into that today, but you're going to select New Form. If you're familiar with Google Forms, this is going to be very familiar to you. It works in a very similar way. So you're going to click here to change the name of the form. For the description, this would be any directions or information you want to have at the top of your form. And then to create a question, you'll click Add New. You can choose which type of question you want. There's a few more listed in this drop-down. Most people start with a choice question. This will be a multiple choice. And you'll click on option 1 and type. And then I'm going to use the tab key on my keyboard to make it a little faster to go to the next. Add option, click enter. All right, so there I've created a multiple choice question. Now I can add another new. I might want to add, in fact I should add, a question that asks for the person's name. I always like to ask first name in one box and then last name in a separate box. And look, it even suggests for me, you asked for first name, do you want last name too? All right, add new, last name, add selected. Okay. And then I want my name questions to be at the top. So I'm gonna see if I can, here we go. Click it to select it and then use the arrow to move it up. Click it to select it, use the arrow to move it up. So I've got first name, last name. This is gonna bug me that the N is not capitalized like the other one is. And persnickety like that. Make sure you ask for their name and then whatever other questions you want to ask. You can preview it if you'd like. You can change the theme if you want to make it look pretty, however you want to do that. And then when you get ready to, you're going to click on share and change only people in my organization can respond to anyone with the link can respond. So you can copy the link here if you want to copy and paste that link into eClass or Google Classroom. You can also get embed code if you wanted to use embed code and embed this in a widget or in content, etc. When you start to collect responses, you can also, let me find where that option was. If I go to settings here under this little dots, You can also choose to get an email each time someone responds. So that may not be something you want to do for a form you're having every student fill out, but if you're having them fill out something about a late assignment, for instance, to let you know they've turned in missing work, then you might choose to get email notification each time. So that was under this 3 dots here, and then I chose settings. So that's optional. So go ahead and share your link. When people start to respond, you'll go back in the same way. So you'll start in the portal, go to Tools, MS Office 365, you'll click on Forms, and it will open up the page that shows all of your forms. And then you'll open that same form again and click the Responses tab to see the responses. So it'll have a list of all the responses here. You can also click here to open up an Excel spreadsheet with everything in one place. So that's a quick tutorial on how to use forms in Microsoft Office. Thanks, guys.